kids. This is Assisting Minister Curt from Glendon Lutheran Church, and I'm glad to welcome all of you from Glendon and Dilworth to our Compassion Camp. This is our second video in our Vacation Bible School series, and I just wanted to take this time to thank you for welcoming me into your homes and wherever you're gathered, around the kitchen table or in the living room or around the computer in your mom or dad's home office. It's just good to see you this morning. So I was just thinking how much excuse me. I must be a little bit sleepy. What is going on? Did some of you start yawning too? I think I've heard of this before. People yawn when they see other people yawn. Did you know that? It's true. According to scientists, dogs and chimpanzees do it too. Here, while we're sitting here around your kitchen table or in your computer room or living room, wherever you are, let's do an experiment. I'm going to yawn, and you try not to. Let's see how hard that is. Let's try it again with some laughing. Or smiling. Are you smiling? When you see someone yawn or laugh or smile or cry, something in your brain responds because you know what it is like to feel laughter or sadness or sleepiness. That is called empathy. And when we know what it is like to feel something, we become more compassionate toward one another. For example, if I see someone step on a Lego, I feel compassion for them because I know it hurts. My foot cannot feel it in that moment, but my empathy kicks in and my brain reminds me what that suffering feels like. If my compassion is strong, I might offer to help you or ask if you're okay. That's what compassion is. I see your hurt, I feel your hurt with you, and I help ease your hurt. But in order to show empathy, I need to see you. That is the beginning of compassion. When we gather around a table, even a virtual table, and we look into each other's eyes and hear each other's voices, we begin to be able to understand how we are all feeling. That is why it is so important that we welcome others to our table. That can be our kitchen table, the Lord's table of communion, our lunch table at school, or a digital table online. When we welcome different people, we are able to show more empathy. Today's song is a gathering song. God invites everyone to the table of blessing. Everyone is included. When we sing this song together, think of all the people you would like to include at God's table.
Come to the table. Sing with me.
Yes.
Today we will learn about a family party where everyone was celebrating around a meal, but one family member was not too happy about this party. As we begin to learn more about compassion together, I want us to begin with a compassion prayer. Place one hand on your head and one hand on your heart. We are doing this because compassion happens in our brains, but we often feel it in our hearts. Repeat after me. Welcoming one, your warm, wide arms are always open, drawing us into your heart, full of love. Make our arms your own, helping us see and welcome with compassion all those we meet. Amen. Today's Bible story is from the Gospel of Luke. Jesus told this parable. There once was a man who had 2 sons. The younger brother greedily demanded his inheritance, turned his back on his family, and left them for a far-away country. He wasted all the money he took from his family. Soon, he became needy and hungry. Even though he felt ashamed, he decided to return home, hoping his father might welcome him back. When his father saw him, he was filled with compassion. He ran out to his son and threw his arms around him. He was so happy he was alive. The father got a big dinner together with the best food and drink to give thanks for his son's safe return. Meanwhile, the older brother came in from the fields, tired from working hard all day. When he heard the music and dancing, he became very angry and refused to go in. His father went to the older brother to persuade him to come. And he said, I've listened to you and worked hard for you all these years, and you've never given me a party. My brother comes home after wasting all his money, and you throw him a huge party. His father said to him, Son, I love you. You know what is mine is yours, but people matter more than possessions. We lost your brother from our family, but he's home. Come to the table and celebrate with us.
Come to the table, yes, come to the table. Come to the table and celebrate with us.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we learned how the beginning of compassion is seeing. This is one of the most true and honest ways we live out God's compassion. When we really see other people are sad, happy, lonely, scared, or hurt, we all begin to feel it with them. That's our empathy. Did you see sadness today? Did you see joy today? Did you see hurt today? This is the beginning of compassion. Seeing what someone is feeling is the beginning. Then we use our empathy to feel what they feel. And if our compassion is strong, we offer to help them. When we see and welcome each other, we make ourselves open to God's spirit of kindness. As we sing our song, Come to the Table Together, let's remember how God welcomes everyone to the table of blessing and think of all the people you would like to include at God's table.
Come to the table. Sing with me.
Come to the table. Come to the table. Come to the table. Come celebrate with us. Come to the table. Come to the table. Come to the table. Come celebrate with us. We are all welcome. Yes,
We saw how when we gather around a table, even like this virtual table, we can see and feel the emotions that are present around the table. In our Bible story today, the father saw and welcomed his younger son. He showed compassion when he saw his son's shame and sadness. Then the father welcomed him back home. But sometimes we forget the father also showed compassion to the older brother by seeing his hurt and frustration. He showed compassion and welcomed his son to the table. The father reminded both brothers that they are fully loved no matter what. Let's close in the same way we opened today. Place one hand on your head and one hand on your heart. We are doing this because compassion happens in our brains, but we often feel it in our hearts. Repeat after me. Welcoming one. Your warm, wide arms are always open, drawing us into your heart, full of love. Make our arms your own, helping us see and welcome with compassion all those we meet. Amen. Thanks for joining us, kids. Have a good week, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.
Come to the table, yes, come to the table. Come to the table and celebrate.